The Nephilim. Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying in that city, lad. I will not abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
We're going to die! She's coming to kill us all!
No! Damn it, the gates!
These gates are...
I must get inside this city. Stop the killing.
Don't go out into the street. Browsing's free. For now.
Perfect. And just as the stench from the last sewer had finally faded.
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
And there are no survivors?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoom Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the Crusader who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
I will. I swear it.
What is it? Spend wisely.
Oh, fun. Pairs. I don't see them. Hi, back. Pretty good armor. Too bad I got a second damage. Out.
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
Demon blood? Those were innocent people.
We found you.
Tyrael, why are Malthael's armies attacking Westmarch?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his Reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
But we are descended from demons and angels. When Malthael looks at us, he sees demons.
Church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's Bay! This is worse than I feared.
What is that?
A Death Maiden! Stop her!
Never. Your soul will be mine.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that...
Let's end this madness. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you study the sliver, while I save this city from the Reapers. General Torian, what was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
So, Crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles and cut off Malthael's supply of troops.
Down. On screen.
Time for a potion?
Why would the angels do this to us?
My snivelling offspring. If you are reading this, then I am dead, and you have come to claim my fortune. Well, you still can't have it. I have set traps to stop you from even trying. So, enjoy the rest of your poor, miserable, and cowardly lives.
Get away!
We make a fine team.
Reapers did not do this. What happened here?
Death to the nobles!
What is this?
Revolution! It's time for our oppressors to fall. The king is in the city, but we have a trap waiting for him.
This city is under siege. Why would you attack your own king now?
What? You're not with us? Then die with our enemies!
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
patience.
Monsters have stripped my humanity from me!
The angels and their monsters are killing everyone. What will they do to me when they find out what I truly am? My mother and the demon attack she survived. It's all too horrible to contemplate.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malphia. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malphia's growing fascination with the...
That Death Maiden controls the Soul Crucible.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
How did you know that?
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now. Malphael, he's watching you.
We should get to the Survivors' Enclave. It's not safe out there.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
Encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmark. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many weapons, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place for this lost wisdom.
I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
What do you know about Leah?
I see the past as well as the future. You must not let it consume you.
Not ready yet. patience.
You shouldn't be so down. You have much to be joyful about.
This is not a moment to make light.
I have learned that in terrible situations it is better to laugh than to cry.
Does Malthael draw strength from places such as this?
say.
Not ready yet. Not yet. Bad luck for you, friend.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and shoot one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
Not ready yet. Marches on. I enjoy that. Be praised. Patience.
such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions. Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
What made that sound?
That would be Urzael.
Who is Urzael?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
Good. Let's get to the Enclave. I need to see if Tyrael has made any progress. I need to go back.
Changing.
Malthael is altering the Soul Stone in some way.
Exactly. He's been gathering strength from the souls of Westmarch in order to alter the stone. Yet his purpose still eludes me.
He's killing everyone. What more do you need to know?
To stop him, we must know what he'll do next, and that requires understanding his plan.
Urzael has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
Urzael. It is time for him to die. Where is he?
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the Westmarch Heights, and that he will be quite rude to you. Before you set out to kill him, you should stop by my cart. I can enchant some items for you.
Receive solace from pain.
I know who was responsible for this. I heard Tyrael is an angel. Why isn't he helping Malthael?
Well, who said he isn't?
I cannot.
This is well crafted. A gift? If you insist.
Those who perished without embracing Malthael are eternal.
What's wrong, Cormac? You look even worse than usual.
Of course I do. My city's on the verge of destruction.
Oh, is that all?
What else would it be?
Now, there's something to ponder.
My library isn't far from here. I was close.
If you hadn't come along when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
It was the least I could do. Anyone would have done the same.
But you didn't have to help. You could have run right by.
Not ready yet. Patience. Not ready yet. enjoy that.
My master has begun his work on the stone. Nothing that you do matters. Soon, demons spawn like you will be gone forever.
The time for words is past.
The demon spawn shall perish in flames.
Speak again, Malthael. I am returning to town. I can't do that here. Urzael is dead, and without his leadership, the Reapers should be easy for Torian's men to finish off.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
But we still don't know why Malthael wants the stone, and he grows stronger by the moment. We are running out of time.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help. She insisted on speaking with you immediately.
I wonder if we could sell wigs made from your hair.
Chelsea, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
What is it?
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh. And you know her well. Adria.
Adria.
If Tyrael is helping Malthael...
Cormac, I've got a deck of cards and a bottle of wine. What do you say we forget our troubles and play a few games?
You will get me drunk and then cheat me.
No, not this time, I swear it. I just want you to be happy. And you're all out of gold.
You're not going anywhere without me.
Urzael and the Reapers are dead. Now the people of Westmarch can begin to rebuild their city and their lives. Lorath and I depart for the Blood Marsh to confront Adria. She knows how to find Malthael, but more importantly, there is a blood debt between us, and she will pay it.
I know what Adria did. We hid the Black Soul Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. Thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same. This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
Something is coming.
just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
You're clever, Adria, but your time in the sun draws to a close.
Remember to get the information you need before you...
Right.
That's not very reassuring.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
Bad luck for you, friend.
My father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
Make your peace, quickly. Not yet. Not ready yet.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me try.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a symbol. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb house. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
Then all we need to do is eliminate 2 of the remaining sigils.
This might be the right passage. I have no way of knowing. Not yet.
I've never been in these parts of the ruins before.
Had enough? Patience. Azeroth favors me. Enjoy that. for you, friend. This is not the right entrance. Definitely not the right passage. Patience. Not ready yet. Make your peace, quickly. Not yet. This is the right passage. Chaff before the wind.
Everywhere. Are they the remains of the Nephilim? Or something else?
Wait here, Lorath. You can join me when it's finished. Patience. Not ready yet. By the light we damned!
obscure an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim, nourished by another name, and their ruined civilization in the West. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost, but for the record of this single tome?
Like chaff before the wind. Crusade marches on. Not yet. The Crusade marches on. Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael. Adria. The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs. Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him. I have done what I can to ensure it. He always finds a way.
Before she died, Adria conjured an image of pandemonium.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
I am returning to town.
I have some good news for you, Cormac.
And what, pray, is that?
Westmarch is recovering. You can stop being so miserable. Or at least return to your normal level of misery.
I'm not miserable. I'm just thinking.
Oh dear. That's even worse. This is serious, isn't it?
Seems our friend Malthael is in Pandemonium.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
He's clever, delaying us while his power grows with each moment.
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once.
Oh, it's not through a sewer?
What is this?
Destroy the gate! The Nephilim is here!
Dares to attack us? Malthael is my brother. I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind. But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this. And so it falls to you. Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium.
Malthael tried to keep me from entering Pandemonium. I must be moving faster than he anticipated. Now I will cross this wilderness, past the wreckage of countless battles between angel and demon. Somewhere out there is the Pandemonium Fortress, where the Angel of Death waits for me.
There is a siege camp not far from here. Meet me there, and I will show you what must be done.
Were among the most fearsome soldiers of hell. Having grown accustomed to the taste of war, they remained in Pandemonium long after the last siege of the fortress ended. Now,
patience is not one of my virtues, Nephilim.
Pandemonium is a vast, chaotic land, and many humans remain scattered throughout it. In particular, the war-scarred marauders were unwilling to return to the Hells, and they have taken to pillaging the remaining angelic outposts in the battlefields. They may not be the most powerful of their kind, but they are clever and insidious, and no strangers to war.
By the light be damned!
We do not have the luxury of time.
Not ready yet.
Is a siege room. Right with you. Do you see the battering ram below? That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates. But it is useless without the siege rooms that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are 2 more. You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
That would be asking too much. Not yet. Like chaff before the wind. My faith is rewarded. Not ready yet. But I can't do anything with it until I've got all the siege runes. Not yet. Patience. Not ready yet.
Over here. You found ancient siege weaponry that we can use to create a diversion and draw Malthael's creatures away from the rest.
I have found many references to the beasts of Pandemonium in Chainsaw writings. He journeyed there 20 years ago to help a band of heroes seal away the primeval, and his discoveries appear to have shaken him deeply. Sometimes he would stare outside the fortress walls, and winged beasts would appear, calling his name.
Revealed Malthael's plan to me, and it is worse than I could have imagined. He means to use the Black Soul Stone to capture all demonic essences, even those that linger in human hearts. If the stone is altered to rip the demonic essence out of every man, woman, and child on Sanctuary, they will all die.
No, we can still stop him, and we begin by attacking the fortress.
Malthael is fundamentally altering the Black Soul Stone. It will now pull in all the demonic essence from whatever plane of existence it finds itself in. But mankind is born of angel and demon alike. Every mortal, save myself, has demonic essence as an intrinsic part of their being. Losing that will rip their body and soul apart.
Tyrael has told me that the winged assassins were once the sages of wisdom. In return for their vow of eternal silence, they were free to roam Malthael's pools of wisdom.
Destroy those hooks! We can't move until they're gone! One strike left.
It is done.
fought Malthael, my sword passed through him like air. He is in a state of death and life, impervious to physical harm. Your strength is not enough. To defeat him, you must channel the power of death as he does.
There are many spirits below. Perhaps they can help.
The power of the dead. If you could become one with it, you would be as Malthael is, and you could face him. But you must find a way, quickly. Every moment, thousands die, and Malthael's power grows beyond anything I have ever seen.
A Crusader comes to us.
That spirit, it's so familiar.
You saw her too?
Master, is that you? I saw you die all those years ago.
I have watched you, Crusader. You have done more than any other, and honored the name we both bear.
Master, I have tried only to live as you taught me.
And you have. But the work of the Crusade waits for you.
I must find a way to defeat Malthael, or even the Crusade will fail.
I have only enough strength to open the path for you, for we are bound by Malthael's magic. Our prison is deep within the fortress. Free us, and the spirit of every Crusader who has ever died will lend you strength.
Patience.
Sages of wisdom occasionally reached an exceptional level of knowledge that granted them the title of exile. These esteemed followers would guard the chalice of wisdom when Malthael was away, and they were the last to leave after their master disappeared from the high heavens.
Champion.
In this place, uses his dark whistles to collect the souls of demon prisoners slaughtered within the fortress.
Once the crucibles are full, a scavenger appears and channels the souls to Malthael.
It is vital that the crucibles and the scavenger be destroyed.
Among Malthael's most trusted advisors. His fall to darkness affects...
Scavenger! Show yourself.
Thanks to you, champion. Malthael can no longer feed on the souls of demons to increase his power.
I slew demons beyond count. I won battles and broke sieges, but it availed me nothing. I know that this war can have no victor, only an eternity of revenge, pride, and hatred. Surely the man is strong. He cannot see beyond his role in this battle. In time he may, but that day is not yet come.
Not ready yet. Burn in the light!
Took up my shield and my name, the life and death of every Crusader. To bear your name resides in you. Death is a part of who you are. Take its power.
I will. But I will not become death in time. When the deed is done, I will release the power.
Our watch ends, sister. The crusade rests with you now.
Ready yet. Patience. of a burden. My wrath is low. I can't carry anymore. I need to go back.
Thank you. I will use this. Magnificent. A lovely piece. You are too kind.
Not ready yet. Patience. Not yet. What is this place?
An ancient stronghold where the angels imprisoned their most dangerous foes. These seals keep them trapped. We would be wise not to touch them. Check by those seals. Once undone, we cannot foolish, but impressive.
Chaff before the wind. Patience. Not yet.
did not care much for him at first, but Lyndon is beginning to grow on me.
Really?
He pretends to be quite crass, but I think that beneath it all, he is a very nice man.
I wouldn't mention that to Cormac.
He pretends that he does not like Lyndon, but I think he really does. Yes.
Where is the Black Soulstone?
Malthael destroyed it and used the power within.
Then Malthael's death will have released Diablo. He is free. The Nephilim had done the impossible. By conquering death, she had redeemed the angels and saved all mankind. In that moment, with victory at hand, I saw the Nephilim in a new light. She is a hero who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell, and a Crusader who protects the innocent. But within her beats a mortal heart that will one day be tempted to corruption. On that day, will she have the strength to resist? Or will she be our doom?
The fallen star is close, but there is death here too.
Death seems to follow us everywhere.
The fallen star is close, but there is death here too.
Death seems to follow us everywhere.
Greetings. I am a Crusader of the Zakarum faith, and I saw a star falling on this town.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram.
Zakarum has fallen to disgrace.
Magnificent. A lovely piece. Thank you. I will use this. Perfect.
So, why are you here, Templar?
I swore an oath.
Surely our friend would have helped you without such an oath.
Not to our friend. To my order. I mean to recover the lost tomes.
Do you always do what they tell you to?
Of course. You have no honor and would not understand.
How did you let John Dart trap you as he did? You don't seem that stupid.
For once you are right. I was a fool. I saw the signs that he was falling from the light, but I had admired him for so long.
You did not think it was possible?
I did not. Now I know that no one is safe from corruption.
Are you Leah? They tell me you survived the falling star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Something like putting them back to sleep? I can do that.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Militiamen went out. Only
I've come to help. How do we stop these risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Have faith, Captain. Have faith.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Let us hurry. It is not too late to save this town.
Not ready yet. Cower before Zakaroon!
Brought here forever.
Another wretched mother dead. That should slow the attacks.
This is an omen.
Patience. Not yet.
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came upon a most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before the dead. They started to eat us while we slept. They are everywhere.
Tristram. Diablo themselves.
There is much to lament in this tragedy. They're too kind.
Ready yet. Crusade marches on.
Did you know that the grasses in these lands descended from a rare plant that existed back in my own time? It had the most beautiful flowers.
I did not know that, but I do now.
Oh, you think it is not important?
Don't you dare lift a finger to help our mayor fix his wagon.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain.
Greetings, Nephilim. I can create a rift so you might test your skill in battle. But first, I require a keystone. Enemies of the Nephilim surround you.
Like chaff before the wind.
Thrilling battle.
I enjoy that. Patience. Crusade marches on. Marches on. Not ready yet. Not yet. I wish I could do that.
I see riches ahead.
Patience. require more rest. Not enough rest.
The Rift Guardian has found.
I require more rest. Not enough rest.
Long ago, I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies in places pulled from the deepest corners of their memories. Ours is a race of great power, but we are nothing unless we temper it with skill. If you are to achieve your birthright, then conquer the rifts and take your rightful place among us.
I am returning to town. I need to go back.
The ancients would be proud.
A gift?
ancient Nephilim tested their worth by fighting through enchanted realms. It was I who opened these rifts for them. That was my calling, and I always answered it. Then, for many years, there were no Nephilim who had need of me. I am glad to be of use again, champion. Only the most powerful of Nephilim can enter the rifts, and they are the ones who can summon me from my rest. I passed many years in silence and darkness before you arrived, and yet you are different from your ancestors, are you not? I shall take great interest in your actions.
Many Nephilim have stood where you are now, but few succeeded in overcoming the trials.
Not ready yet. Patience. Not ready yet. patience. Make your peace quickly. Not ready yet. Not yet. Not ready yet. That's for you, friend. By the light we down!